You know, one of the most important things you can do in your life is discover your life purpose. So what's your life purpose? You know, why is it important? Well, a lot of people are working and doing stuff and they're trying to find something they're passionate about. But passion to me is different than purpose. You see, I'm passionate about riding my motorcycle, but is that what my calling is? Is that what I'm supposed to do in life? I don't think it is. I don't think that's my purpose. So how do we go about discovering our life purpose and why is it important to you? So life purpose is about what are those things that people already call on you for. It's sort of your superpower. You know, you hear about people saying, I've been called to preach. Well, I want you to figure out what you've been called to do yourself. So for instance, you look back in your life and you say, you know, let's think about my family. As I was growing up, what were the things that people in my family kind of called on me to do? Maybe you were a good listener. Maybe you were the person that was responsible, and so your dad knew you could cut the grass, or your mom knew you would make up your bed every morning, or whatever it is. If you think about things that have been going on with you and your family, you'll start to see some trends, if you will. So like in my family, if we go to the beach and I can't figure out how to get the television to come on, I call Colin. He's kind of the guy that knows how to fix that kind of stuff. If we're going somewhere to dinner or we're going somewhere to drive, we throw Elise the car. She's sort of the driver in our family. You know, if we're stuck somewhere and we can't figure out where a certain restaurant is, then we call on Connor or myself, my son Connor. We're the talkers. We'll talk to anybody. So we'll go up to a stranger and say, hey, do you know where the ABC restaurant is? So that's kind of what we do. You know, like my wife, she's the one at the end of the trip, you know, hey, Mary, pay for our beach trip. Mary's sort of the accountant, bookkeeper in our family. So each person in your family had certain things they were a little bit better at. Then as you moved on and you maybe went to school, you're thinking about going to school, high school, what did your friends want you to do? Were you the guy that had the boat whenever we went to the lake? Were you the guy that, you know, hey, I broke up with my girlfriend, I need somebody to talk to? Were you the person that, hey, my car's not working, I need somebody to help me put the brakes on in my car? What did your friends call on you to do? And then you go to college, what did they call on you to do? Were you in leadership, maybe in your fraternity or sorority, or, you know, were you the person that people who weren't very smart like me called on you to help them take the test, you know? So as you start going through your life, you'll start noticing that people called on you for certain things. So start thinking about what are those things that I was called on to do. Then, as you think about that, start thinking about looking at yourself from 40,000 feet. And what I mean by that is you're up in the sky and you're looking down on little Stevie and you say, hey, what does Stevie do? Is he good at fixing things? Is he good at helping people? Is he good at discovering stuff? Is he good at coaching? Is he good at teaching? So think about generically sort of a category that you're really, really good at. And all of that's from the past. And what are you really good at? And when you start thinking about that category, then you can take that category and say, okay, in my case, I love helping people. So if I love helping people, then I have to start giving it some attention to what is it I love helping people with. In other words, if there's a wreck ahead, am I the guy that loves to jump out of the car and go save somebody's life? No. My daughter Elise thinks that's fun, but that's not my kind of helping. If your car's not working, am I the guy to come help you diagnose your car? Well, maybe I could help a little bit because I'm in the car, but that's not really my thing. And so as I started thinking about helping, and I find a lot of people see that as their purpose, as one of their main things on purpose. But as you start thinking about that, you got to get really technical about what specifically do I like helping people do? And that's where you need that next sentence. And so I like helping people, and what I found out is I like helping people get from where they are to where they want to be. Why is it that I like that? I don't know. I just love doing that. And so that kind of what happens as you discover your life purpose. You discover that you want to do that every day, and it's not about getting paid for it. You just really want to do that. And if you do that every day and you get a lot of that in your day, then when you lay down at night and put your head on the pillow, you fall asleep and you go to sleep quick because you had a very successful day. So what I noticed is a lot of people are in their job and they're like, oh, this company's bad, my boss is bad. And they go to do the same job at another company and, oh, this boss is bad, or this company doesn't have good morals, whatever. And then they go do the same thing. And they quit, they keep switching jobs. And part of the problem is your job isn't your purpose. You have to come up with your life purpose. Your job becomes the widget that allows you to express your life purpose. So for me, if I love helping people get from where they are to where they want to go, and I'm working in a job and I'm not getting to do that in my job on a daily basis, I'm not going to like my job. I'm going to blame it on everybody else. I just know I'm not happy. So like I might love accounting, but if I'm not helping people figure out how to solve problems with accounting, I'm just data entry, I'm not going to love accounting. I'm not going to love where I'm working. So you got to think about your life purpose, because when you figure this out, it changes everything, because now you're going into the world kind of like a pastor and you're just saying, hey, I'm here to save souls, right? I'm here to help people with this one little area, my little specialty. And when I see it, I'm not going to wait on them to call me. I'm going to jump right in the middle of it. So if I'm at lunch and I hear somebody talking at the table next to me, and I think that they're in my life purpose sweet spot, I might just turn my chair around and start talking to them and helping them out. I don't care if they like it or not. I feel like I might be there for that particular moment to help them with their particular issue, which is my superpower, which is my calling. So your life purpose is critical, because then you don't really get all tied up in what you're doing on a day-to-day basis as far as work. You're seeing your work as a way to express what you were here to do. So life purpose is about what doesn't get done if you don't do it. Life purpose is about your calling. Life purpose is about what you do for the people that you come in contact with that is totally your area of expertise and not everybody else's area of expertise. You bring the love to them by expressing your purpose. It's not about passion. Not saying you can't be passionate about something, because passion to me becomes more of a hobby kind of thing. This is about a day-to-day, how you live your life, being able to express what's innately your superpower to others every day. So find your purpose, find a way to express it, find out if you like helping, fixing, discovering, coaching, and then add that little sentence to the end. I like helping people do what? And make that a short little sentence, write it down. I put it on the wall. I remember it. It's in my phone. I think about it every day. When I express my life purpose, things are better for work. And when I go to bed at night, I sleep like a baby.